This guy, right,
and he sees this
saw this guy in a pub, right?
It's always been difficult to pigeonhole Don McGlashan and Harry Sinclair, but whatever they've got, it's catching.
What do you got a problem, mate?
Some see them as wacky, right-over-the-top extroverts. And there they go, laughing through New Zealand in a '64 Pontiac, covered in some El Cheapo imitation front lawn. Don and Harry started out at Tucson, just a couple of local likely lads with their own ideas about Kiwi humour.
I don't really describe what we do as comedy anyway, because we do a whole series of things, and basically we tell stories about the world around us, and some of that's funny.
American and British humour dominate places like New Zealand to such an extent that, you know, you can't ignore it. But I don't think that stops people having a local humour.
It's good coffee, isn't it? Oh,
very good.
This restaurant's actually closed at the moment, but we've been...
We're here as to mime
false pretenses.
TVNZ is social.
And he says we're funny.
Any other time of day, it wouldn't seem enough.
Funnily enough, the dynamic duo's comedy has got nothing to do with telling funny stories. This sketch won awards overseas and had the Scots television audience choking on its haggis. But that was then.
When they all want to turn you down, like the
This is now. Don and Harry have turned popsters with a minor hit that's made the charts.
You're welcome to where everything you say, well, it's all up.
More significantly, they're no longer at Tucson. Actress Jennifer Ward-Lealand has quit legit theatre for something even more unpredictable. Life on the front lawn.
And you find a way, come back home.
Have you found it easy to sort of get them to accept ideas?
Well, now that you've come to say it to us.
Yes, she has. It's been
No, not really. It's a little while to filter through sometimes, but no, it's great. We make great music together too.
I mean, had you definite ideas of what you wanted to do before you joined them?
No. I think it would have been silly to have. I mean, we didn't even know how it was going to work. We didn't know... I had no idea what the show was going to be like. So it wasn't until we were actually on the rehearsal floor and coming up with things that felt fantastic that, you know, we could start to say, hey, we've got a show in our hands.
We could have kept trucking on down the same well-trodden path, but we like to take risks and see what happens, because, I mean, we had no idea what Jennifer was going to work with us like. We had no idea what was going to happen.
I was flying back from Sydney. There was this guy sitting next to me.
Is that 43F?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a love story about a man and a woman who meet on a plane coming back from Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney.
Oh, it's a good place, eh?
The man has a mental problem, and the doctor's trying to help.
My mum lives up there.
Gets involved, and you know, the struggle between the woman and the doctor for the soul of this man.
He was quite good looking, but possibly a bit of a dick.
A lot of it's not funny. It's not like consistently trying to be funny, but some of it is funny.
But you don't know until you do it in front of an audience whether it's going to be funny. I mean, you don't write, I think this will be a really funny line.
Yeah, we don't write for laughs. We write, the situations turn out to be funny just because
people recognise themselves in the situation.
Thank you.
Your crew is now indicating the emergency exit's nearest you. Should an oxygen mask like this...
You reckon they're a bit boring, do you?
If you have a child with you, attend to yourself first.
I found myself imagining I was kissing him. You know, one of those daydreams you have when you're really tired?
In the event of an emergency...